We're now on the Quantum Sports Cars stand, and we're with Rob Hancock, the owner of the company, who I found is one of the most difficult people to nail down. So I'm really pleased we've got hold of him now. So thank you for this short window of opportunity.
Glad you found a space.
Well, the one car that seems to be getting a lot of interest in your stand is what we used to call the Replicar, but what should we call it now?
It's now the LMR 141.
Okay. And what has changed from it being the Replicar to now into the LMR 141?
Mainly, I hated the name.
Okay.
Along with a lot of the previous customers that weren't over keen. So the relevance of LMR, Le Mans Racer, 141, one kit for one donor, or rather one donor for one kit. Also, the Mazda track happens to be 141 centimetres, so it ties in for those.
That was really convenient.
And you thank John Hamm for that, because that was his name.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, we added the R, he came up with Le Mans 141, and we added the Racer.
And what have you done to the kit? Because you took this on about a year, 18 months ago?
No, 6 months.
Oh, it's quite recent.
Yeah, January.
Okay. So what have you done in the 6 months?
Well, this car is Andy's old demonstrator, so this is the old car. Up here we've got photographs of the new plug, which we're halfway through moulding. Lots of chassis tweaks, replacing bits of cut steel with laser cuts. Lots of tubes with laser cuts with swage holes, so it looks a bit more evocative of 50s racers. So you see a lot more of that. Open the boot, there's a nice laser cut there with just the little things that the original cars had. We've shaved 6 inches out of the width. And
6 inches?
6 inches out of the width. And out of the body, the chassis remains the same. And 15 inches out of the length. So you can't land your aircraft on it anymore. It's,
and where have you taken that 15 inches from?
Overhangs. Obviously, wheelbase stays the same because it uses the Mazda PPF. So we've taken about 8 inches out of there and 7 or so out of the front. We've moved the grille up, headlights back, and then closed in the gap between the lights, which the original car would have had. So
where you shrunk it on the width as well, do you using different offset wheels?
No, because these wheels have got spacers.
Oh, right.
So Mini 1 wheels, which is what we've got on the plug up there, are a perfect fit in 15s and 16 inch. So we've taken the arches up, brought the arch up here and swooped it a lot more, got rid of the lines.
And because they look really...
Period.
Yeah, I was good. Thanks for the word. I was scrabbling around.
Mini 1.
Yeah.
100 quid a set with tyres. So £10,000 and you're on the road.
That is...
genuine.
Yeah.
You'd have your MX-5 seats and MX-5 clocks and MX-5 steering wheel, but you can be on the road for £10,000.
And of course, the other thing, compared to, say, building something like a 7, with all the enclosed bodywork, it makes your IVA so much easier, doesn't it?
This car passed first time, as Andy keeps reminding me every time, because we failed 3 times on a noisy Quantum.
But it just always looked a nice, rounded, you know,
it's a pretty car.
Pretty car.
Just, in my opinion, and a lot of other people, it just lost a little bit in its what's the word I'm looking for?
Character?
No.
Charisma?
In its sizes, proportions is the word I'm looking for. So,
and you just sort of shrunk those in.
We just shrunk it all in. It now looks, the blue car is actually a photograph of the plug. That's what we've taken moulds off. The finish is that good on it.
Oh, wow.
It's beautiful.
And when will you have that as a car ready to go?
The first chassis is going out end of this month. So the body's not far behind it. We're 3/4 through moulding it. The top is all done with full layup, and we're now on the sills. The front is done, sills and wheel arches, and underneath the front and back.
Oh, wow.
And then the moulds are made, and we're good to go.
So if I pull my credit card out, you'd be able to...
We'll take your order.
Okay, shall we have a quick look over at the Extreme here? Now, quite a well-established car. We know of old.
Yes, hard top, new doors. Prototype. Prototype form. Unfortunately, the car we took the use for the plug had a narrow screen on that we didn't realise at the time. So hence the reason for that. So we've got to cut and shut this and bring this out and make new moulds. And the other thing we did, because the other car didn't have the roll bar in the same place. It was a very early car. That touches, and we need to, that was my mistake here. We need to bring this down lower so you can still open the boot. So that'll be a hatchback.
Oh, I
open
see.
the boot.
So the rear window will
there'll be a
open.
rear window. Yeah.
Okay.
Which will be the same sort of thing as this, a fiberglass frame, Lexan glass.
And so that'll give you a real sort of year-round practicality that way, won't it?
Hopefully.
Yeah, that's really good. Any other developments coming on the extreme side?
New rear wishbones, top and bottom, new rear uprights, new front suspension. Ever good bodywork.
Well, fiberglass, as we know, is your
is my thing. New pedal box, new headlight brackets. Just little tiny things that just lift it up that little level.
Yeah, it's just, and it's interesting, the conversations we've had today with everyone's just bringing the level of everything.
I think you have to.
Yeah.
The whole industry has changed. You look around every single stand and the quality is just fabulous.
Yeah. These have always been a good looking car. They've always looked sort of unique.
7 for grown-ups. They are. They're bigger than all the others. They're heavier than all the others. They've got big boots.
Well, I think, a friend of mine's got one of these and he bought it exactly for that.
Yeah.
Just because he could fit into it.
Yeah,
so,
160 litre boot.
No, that's absolutely brilliant. Well, thanks for that, Rob. I'm really pleased we got hold of you at last. We got there in the end.
Thank you.
And hopefully we'll come down and see you soon.
Yeah, soon.
Okay.